Welcome back, Sid.
Look, it's Sid.
Stay this time?
Ah, word of your adventures.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. No one seems keen to join. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keep. Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone...
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a...
Yet this is where she's chosen to be, and I'm sure she has her reason.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit...
One might say the same of you.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made. So, to what could it be that you've come for one of my... Very well, then. To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds, well, mostly armies. Though that's not for one... But the real question is... Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason, she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dhalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds, yet in spite of it all, she has ever enjoyed. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson...
Even.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian. Does that one have blood on it?
And what can I do for you? You'll not find a better price than that. It'd better all be here. You're rubbing me blind, you know. Is that all?
Clive? What do you want? Should last you a good while. And?
Lawsman Harpocrates.
Now that is a name I have not. Welcome home, Clive.
I believe this belongs to you.
Already? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same. But alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head. But without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please.
I fear it is not more. Mayhap we look in the wrong...
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in the...
Not too tired. Always got a pocket for him.
Hush now. We...
The twins seem well.
Aye. The loss of their parents, where Titan took much from, and the wounds that remain.
Which is why we must give them all the time.
That we must.
Good day. Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
Not back a blink and you're already off, so it looks good, Clive. Goes.
I'd had that brand for so long. What it was like to be...
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here.
Not a Stolas. All right.
And then you get some rest.
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
Once the hall's swept, it's over to the tavern.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kuka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance. The one we've been waiting for.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima. If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does. To a world without mother crystals. To Sid.
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the Blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to... intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well.
What would make Martha leave the rest? What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rizet. Blood was spilled. Bones were broken. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's they've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne. But now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing. Complained that it was getting harder and harder to...
And now she's missing. She's fallen into the hands of the Empire.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is...
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure
If you need volunteers, just say the word. I go band when it comes to the old fisticuffs.
Of course.
With that log.
Welcome back, Sid.
Damn blight.
Is everything...
Aside from the holes in my hut.
The lake water doesn't agree with it.
That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some... That slurry will keep eating away at the timber like young Tech does our lemon tarts. Assuming we had any. Doubt the old tub's got more than a dozen.
Of course, Obola. Your skiff is our only means of...
Well, to make pitch, you need pitch trees. Now, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to... And it just so happens.
Sounds easier than... Easier than felling a forest, I said. The trees don't have teeth. Get him!
Farewell.
I can't imagine Obolus needing any more than this. Time to head home.
What happened here?
Come on. We need to find the others.
I'll stay where we are for now, I reckon.
Let's get you to a physical, shall we?
Sid? I trust you don't mind. And it appears he was...
They're saying the Imperials ascended like a storm. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got help.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards...
To the Abbey, sheltering Martha's...
A bust. Jill and I will go after them. You take...
We will. But, before you... One of the locals heard something. He said this... I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good.
You do the same.
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But to Culling... Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
If those horses touch it.
Look. Up ahead. Martha. Are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields?
The bastards caught wind. The Abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds, poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted.
Then, Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn?
I think so.
Black Shields? Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one Order of Shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
Seems a step too far, even for the Empire.
This one. Get him! This one.
Are we too late?
There might still be someone inside.
No.
Damn it.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the And for their crime.
crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome.
How dare you speak those words? Have you...
Clive.
This won't take long. Get him! Is that all of them?
I think so. I didn't see the abbot. The abbot.
The bearers died protecting him. Calling upon what little magic they...
Clive.
We're friends of Martha. They are.
Sid! In here! We found a savant...
Clive. He's gone.
We've laid the abbot to rest. The bearers.
No, they didn't. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet...
Martha said they rose from their beds.
I've gathered the bearers' remains.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Riddick's jump. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the...
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the...
It's over!
Torgal?
What am I saying? Of course it has. It's a floating eyeball.
Torgal, kill! Over here! This one! This one!
Too slow.
Get him! Over here! Get him! Get him!
Nice try.
Get him! All yours, Torgal. This one. Get him. Over here. This one.
Farewell.
You didn't see that coming. That must be the bridge. So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. Cole is worried about more.
All right.
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
No one survived.
I'm sorry.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood. Cole said you cast their remains, but it should have been me.
How?
But I did. And the rumors started moons ago. But I assumed it was all nothing but a ghost story meant to make...
And in ordinary times you would have been right. Which begs the question, my mother obviously has a hand in this.
And picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right, if those Imperials think... Oh, he asked me to tell you that Gav has...
Then we must as well.
We can stay longer.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling.
We're not to move.
Oi! You handcuffs you are. But now, question is, are you willing to use...
Chocobo.
You heard me right. And not just any Whiteheart and her flock, but the...
Chocobos.
It's true. Why, they saved me. Oh, go on, then. There's a...
Where can I find...
I saw him cut across the way over yonder. You saved Whiteheart and her flock. And don't worry.
I'm sure I will.
And good luck to you.
Whiteheart. That's quite a name for a chocobo. A white feather. I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind. Speaking of brave birds. Looks like they went that way. These chocobos aren't going down without a fight. They're in trouble.
We got you cornered, Feathers. You didn't think you'd seen the last. You've been bad for business.
Not around here.
Oh.
Because she's something of a hero. You hurt her.
This.
All right, then.
Stay down.
You're safe now. White Hart, I presume. Do you know her, boy? That scar. It couldn't be. Ambrosia. It is you. You survived. And you found yourself a flock.
Oi! Hey. I thought I'd come and see how you... Oh, are you sorting the whole flock?
Thankfully, they did.
Well, I'll be. I never... No, I dare say she'd suit a fine... Reckon our feathered friend must have learned... Bird like her would have cost a princely...
Well...
Oh, no, sorry. I didn't mean to
What is it, girl?
She wants her master... Told you. And it...
Is that it?
Well, bugger me if this ain't a hard... Oh! Doesn't she cut...
She does indeed.
Ah, few scraps and... Oh, I'll be sad to see her go. Don't you worry. You hear that, White Hart? You seen... That's it. When those chocobos swarm...
Must have been my double.
Oh, must have been, eh? Anyhow, let's be on my way.
Take care of your flock, Finn. I'll call you when I need you. Come on. Run like the wind. Whoa. Where's Gav?
Finish with that log, so...
Well? Find is one way of...
Ugh. Reeks like a chocobo's
Argo.
Yeah. Same as me old.
I hear there's trouble.
Ah, Clive! Oh, I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
While the two nations beat their shields, the rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the Mother Crystals. Four Mother Crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle. Byron Rossfield.
Lord Byron Rossfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait. Rossfield. And you're a Rossfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune, along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
What are we waiting for, indeed?
Well, don't just stand there, go. You'll not find a better price than that. It'd better all be here. You'll not find a better price than that.
That broom's as ragged as...
So Martha's all right. What's the matter, Nick? The hunt board? It's where the curse breakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts, just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted. Right. The people of Valisthea are... The last thing they need is ungodly fiends terror. Then perhaps I can.
Perhaps they're old enough for the sins of Zemeckis. And you say Sid built this place? Did you come through the forge today? It's not
Won't be long now, Martel. Sid,
Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah, it's just... Well...
It's good to know there's something of the...
Martel's pride and joy. It was a sapling. I took it on, you see, after she... And not only is it ready, it's actually tasty. Sweet.
Impressive.
I thought this first harvest could go to the You couldn't take them some, could you?
It'll be nice being...
Oh, she always had a soft spot for that lot, see? Here you go. hear that, Martel?
You two look like you could use some...
Martel.
Weren't she the girl from the forest?
Course she was.
Aye, and brave as a bane might.
He's hot. She'd have been...
A gift from the back.
Blimey, these take me back. Old Sid was the only one who could stomach them. He'd have them right from the branch, make Martel livid. Not that anyone could...
That sounds like the Sidine.
Planning on keeping that lot to yourself, huh? I'm glad to see someone carried on what she started. Reckon she'd be happy knowing all her hard work. Clive, tell the lad down in the back.
Well, you can leave the basket with me. I'll see that the others get...
That was the last of the apples. I should head to the backyard and pass along everyone's regards.
And you say Sid built this place? Did you come through the forge today?
Cursebreakers sent. They were clearly very...
They remembered her. I suppose she was very kind. Even she put everything into her work. When she died, I named a sapling after her.
And through you.
By
the way...
Of course not. They like your fruit, Martel. Isn't that wonderful?
think it's all right to talk. Jim?
I hear there's trouble in Rosaria.
Finish with that log so we can...
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
Come on.
How far do you think your mother... reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is what